reminds me of a time, it was about this time last year, as was mentioned in my bio, I am the music director of the Broadway Does Cabaret series, which is a cabaret series that stemmed from an idea that me and Julia Rubens had. We started during the quarantine series. It was to bring back live performances to people in the Macon, Georgia area and beyond. And it started out as Facebook videos that we would post every week if people featured artists from around the area. And it turned into a live performance opportunity as we did, the performers would be on the fire escape staircase outside of the Grand Opera House, and the audience would be down in the parking lot. So you didn't really get to see, you weren't eye to eye with the audience. They were down there, you were up here, and as I said, there was a piano and some music in front of me. But unfortunately, we ran into some weather issues at the Broadway Does Diva concert. And so we had to move everything indoors, kind of last minute. It was just a choice that we all had to make. The show must go on. And so we decided to move everything indoors. And mind you, it had been, a good year and a half before I had performed in front of an audience. And I decided to do something a little different this time. Instead of playing piano and singing, I decided to sing to a track. It was Broadway Does Divas. Celine Dion is my go-to drunk karaoke song choice. And so I was like, you know what, this is something I know, this is something I could do well. And I get up there and I decide to sing to the track instead of playing for myself, because this angle from the audience isn't as great as this one. And it's more interactive this way as well, instead of being stuck behind the piano, I thought I could interact more with the audience. But instead, I became overwhelmed because all of a sudden there was 250, or really 500 eyes looking back at me. 250 people, 500 eyes looking back at me, and I said, oh shit. But as I said, the show must go on. So I start my song, the track is playing, I'm singing my song, and don't judge me, but I had lyric sheets in front of me, but instead of, like the bouncing ball or the lights lighting up when you had to sing, it was just there on the page. And then my pages started to stick together, and I couldn't get them separated. And the music kept playing because it was a track. And I couldn't, make something up for myself because I wasn't at the piano or anything. And I started to mumble a stupid apology to the audience. And I was, something like, oh, these songs are so long, and blah, blah, blah. This is diva behavior, blah, blah, blah. I tried to make a silly joke as to why I was messing up, and then I felt, I felt it building up. I felt the music building up to the high point, the song. She could sing, baby, 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 when you kiss me like this. And I hit the high note, and the audience still gave me the standing ovation. And I realized in that moment when I stopped apologizing, I let those preconceived notions of who I needed to be as a performer and needed to be as a person to stop affecting me and stop letting me drive my actions and just step into my power and do my part and sing my song. That was when the audience was moved to stand to their feet. And so yeah, I said to myself, stop being sorry and just be better. And here we are. So I'd like to turn the time over to you.